InnerBark Outdoors has partnered up with a company who's making quality gear just a short drive away in Bellingham, Washington. They're creating American jobs and giving back to nonprofit organizations. The company is Trayvax, and this is a tour of their factory.
Mark started the company in 2013 to find a way to reduce the waste of plastic bags, and blossomed from there, making a wallet company, and went from his apartment to the first facility and then going into the second facility that we have behind us here. So let's go inside and take a look at the wallets we got going on. So this is the original wallet. We have redesigned it to meet the expectation of our customer. As we progress through our product line though, we've changed materials and leaned more heavily on leather goods. This is our contour wallet. Keeping minimalist in the design, making it simple and easy to operate. This is where I know. This is my area. This is the production floor. As you can see, the way it's laid out, it allows for the corners of the company to provide the core of the production floor the needs to produce our products. Over here we have the CNC area. Right now we're machining the knives. Over here we have Max and Colin working hard on developing the knife and bringing it to fruition. We have a 440 and an S35 knife. Some of these are post-processing, some of them are pre-processing, so a little bit difference here, but this is essentially what we're looking at providing to the customer. So we also CNC our contour plate. We start with a laser blank and we machine to a semi-finished, pre-finished product. This is our laser area. We do a lot of prototyping, but main function of this is for the custom engraving and as well as our branding for our plates. And as you can see, all of our box knives over there, getting ready to get shipped out. The contour insert, if you buy a contour, the insert that goes in there is being laser cut right here out of black paper that we purchase here in the United States, just like everything else. So yeah, this is our leather cutting area. Elliot is our leather cutting specialist right now.
Depends on the day, but I could go through 6 or 7 rolls of a particular leather a day. All of this will cycle through probably within the next 2 weeks or so. I roll out the rolls of leather. This is just a partial sheet, but full sheets will take up the entire table. Inspect it, kind of see if there's any spots or tears, or sometimes the back will have cuts in it. And so we don't want any of that because we want our wallets to last a long time, even with the warranty that they come with. We have these big cookie cutter jig things, and we use them with our big 6-ton press over here. You put the leather on the cutting board, you line your jig up, and then when you're ready, we swing this over and squish it in. And it stamps it out. After trimming it, the first thing we do is go to this grommet machine. This will add the metal reinforcement to the end of the loop that will eventually become the buckle. And we push it here, and it stamps it on there, which is kind of fun. Where we brand it. We brand both the element and the ascent in this machine. We keep it at 300 Celsius. It's pretty hot, so I like to avoid touching it. It burns our logo in, it burns in the made in the USA, and then it goes down a little bit more. This is the snap post for the buckle. This is where the grommeted loop will connect to. That's a mostly completed element, or at least as far as what I do over here.
Here we have the ascent line, the contour line, and we also have added the sheath for the knife to this line. It's where our stitching ponies are, and we have our best craftsmen on the line doing the work. This is Jono and Rebecca. Jono's working on an ascent, and Rebecca's working on sheaths. This is our Access wallet. What we do here is we assemble the wallet with this 3-inch webbing and a 1-inch strap using ultrasonic welders. Ultrasonic welders are a really cool tool. They're using ultrasonics to actually weld the nylon together. It's extremely strong. You're essentially melding the atoms of the nylon together. So that high-pitched noise is the frequency channeling through that horn. So this is Sienna. Sienna's working on our belts. Here we have a really cool contraption that engineering has helped us build. This is taking our nylon webbing and going through a cutter system. But the cutter system has a dialed-in length that you can pull the webbing out to and then cut it. And she's doing the finishing touches of the tag end. So now she's just grabbing a buckle and then she'll slide it on. And that first melted in that she made is what locks it into the buckle. And now she can roll it up and package it. So this is our sewing area. Over here we have some of our production workers working on different of the sewing goods. Katana right now is working on the passport. And these are special leather sewing machines that we've outfitted with some fencing. It makes it easier for the production worker to make a very precise straight line. And we're using our Bayou leather straight from Horween. Horween is a good partner of ours that supplies all of our leather out of Chicago. This is our metal finishing area. We have sandblasting, we have tumbling behind us, and then we have the QC part of the metal finishing. So after it's all been processed, she needs to go through and make sure that all the plates and everything are in good working order. So what we have here are stacks of element plates that have made it through QC and now either ready to go out on the line or to be coated. So this ding is something that we would mark out as not being good to sell. Thanks for joining us today at Trayvax. Now that you know how the product begins, now it's time for you to purchase your product and make your own story.